Alright, so I had a very interesting week. I got a room, cheapest one around that I can get. They let me in there. That's available. I had a bad fall on my scooter. Brake stopped working. Handlebars are kind of like messed up. Scar here. I mean, this is worse when I first got it, but now it's gonna be a scar. Yeah, it's gonna be a scar. My knees. I had shorts on when I fell. I hit a curb, and then it didn't break, and then I hit the riding thing. I was flying off it. These things are dangerous, I gotta say. Especially after you have a fall. And then now I'm riding it, I'm like, I did fix something on it. I did fix the brake on it, so. But I'm not sure. It's still wobbly. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. And it didn't really fix it well. It needs a new wire. It needs a new. And I said, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Because we have products based on classes, human beings are putting other human beings in danger. Do you understand? Products geared for the wealthy class. They have the most advanced safety mechanism. They have the most advanced way not to die, because they can pay for it, right? Everybody else, well, sorry, we couldn't make that because it costs so much money. So we're gonna make a cheaper version of it. It seems to be working good. You have all these scooter problems. All country now. I guess they're trying to ban scooters because kids are dying on them. This is why. People go for the best price, and the cheaper ones aren't made very well, and screws come out and things pop out and things don't work as well as they did. I'm not sure what it is. I'm not sure if the product I got was garbage, or somebody was messing with my scooter, and that's why. I mean, it could be one or the other, and there's those two probabilities exist somewhere. I just hope it's not here. At least one. I mean, I don't know. It happened. 7 months I had the scooter, and it's kind of falling apart on me. And that's the dangerous aspect of it. Because if it was like, headphones that are falling apart, I throw them away. But something that you're riding and you could basically die on, that's kind of messed up. And again, it's you buy I found it for $120. The best scooters are $500 and up. Anything underneath that, you kind of taking a chance. But then that's the problem. BMW makes a scooter now. Mercedes makes a scooter now. Rolls Royce actually has a scooter too. Check it out. They're fucking priceless, man. They're expensive as hell, man. But the mechanisms inside them the screw won't be popping out. When you open up the battery case, well, that looks pretty old in there. And they're expensive to fix because the way they're made is sometimes so illogical. You have to put this, and you have to make sure. Oh man, you have the same. Oh, you have to have the 4-pin head, not the 3-pin head or the 5-pin head. You know what I'm saying? I can't find any of that 5-pin anywhere, man. I don't think they sell it anymore. All these things that can happen, these things that make it costly, and they're junk. Anything on the front, and if I can't afford anything over $400, if not, I get a car. Well, no, I really can't afford a car that expensive. I don't really have to be free right now, especially with the insurance I'm gonna have. Oh my God, and I go for electric, but yeah. Somebody made a good point today. Well, electric. How about if the entire electrical grid around this country goes down and there's absolutely no power? What are you going to do then? He's like, I guess walk. I've walked enough to know I can walk. Yeah. Maybe not to that important meeting across town or in the next state over. I'm tired, man. I'm tired of this place, man. I got court on the 10th September, and then they got court in Freehold. I got court in Freehold the day before I get my money next. I get it on the 11th, 9/11. Go figure. At 9/10, I have my cases now in Freehold. I have four pending cases against me. Three the substance shit, and one is I think one is trespassing, and the other one is paraphernalia, I think, and then they have the box cutter. The box cutter is a weapon as a weapon now. You charge you with a weapons charge. Now they're like, if you could check my name, if you do my name, Google, and if you whatever, the first thing that comes up is do a background check, weapons charge, arrested for weapons possession. Doesn't go to detail. It was a box cutter that they used to basically they used to search me. They use that as an excuse. Oh, you have weapons, then we're gonna search you now. It's a box cutter, man. I need to cut shit. Oh, you don't work at a place? No, it doesn't matter. I need to cut things. I'm not was planning to fucking go in. I've never had a weapon that I never like threatened anybody with a box cutter, man. One time, 12, 13 years ago, I had a samurai sword, a dull one that I had hanging on the wall, and these guys were fucking, these two fucking large army guys came at me, throwing shit at me in front of my apartment in Red Bank, saying, all this shit because I was drunk, and I was doing poster boards for a rally, for anti-war rally. And he started throwing shit at me, and what the fuck am I gonna do? I said, I'll scan him away. I'll take the dull samurai sword, the shortest one. Come on, hey guys, get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna they called the cops on me. I never used a samurai sword on anybody. I would never use it on anybody. But I got it in a flea market and it was dull. Well, they called the cops. The cops arrested me for a weapons charge and terroristic threats. Because there was two of them, and they were drunk army guys and ex-army guys, and the police probably were too. And friends of theirs, wink wink, from Red Bank. They dropped all the other charges, and I found some shit in my room, my apartment too. But they forced me to take the weapons charge and 1 year probation for it. They forced me, which I shouldn't have done. I wanted to fight it, but I kept on fighting it. But then it's like, it's my word against theirs, nobody else's. Mine, two guys against one. It's like, whatever. I told my side of the story. Who's gonna prove who? At the end, I could be facing longer than fucking a year probation. That pissed on a cuff for these people. So now I got my court date on September 10th, and these are like ridiculous charges, and they're charges based on them wanting me to be a confidential informant, and I refused. So they kept on arresting me over and over and over again to fucking force me to do that shit, and they got me. And the last time I didn't want to go to county, I said, all right, I'll be one, and I said, yeah. And then when the cop called, I never went and meet him, and to meet him for sign whatever other papers I had to fucking sign, those stupid ass shit papers. Whatever I signed in that office, I don't give a shit. I was under distress. They were gonna send me to a cage, so I lied to them about doing something I was gonna do, so I wouldn't go to cage. And guess what? I didn't go to that cage in Freehold. I didn't go to county. So then now that they're kind of like, I've been arrested I think 3 times since then. Since I said no the last time, and I said no twice to the guy, and then last time I saw him, he goes, "Oh, good luck," the officer, the police officer, huh? Good luck. After that, I was arrested 2 or 3 times more, specifically because one of the times it was him, and the other time was another his partner, and another time it was just if it was another time, I don't know, maybe it was only 2 times this time. And now I'm just gotta worry that if they arrest me again, it's oh yeah, no, that's right, they arrested me at that shop, right, for trespassing, and they arrested me at Aldi's for trespassing. I was outside the store on the side of the building. So, um, so not yeah, so it's not gonna be that good of a week for me. But I got this coming up on the 10th. I gotta do another one of these videos for the lawyer, explaining everything that I'm doing. I got to publish on it, explaining everything that's going on. I mean, I'm facing a lot more charges if you don't take the plea, which was a year probation again. For what, man? I don't want. 1, 9, 4, 9, 8, 6, 8, 3, 9, 4. For what, man? I didn't do anything wrong. Every time they arrest me, it was just some stupid shit for them to do. Maybe they needed tickets. Maybe they just wanted to scare me into fucking becoming an informant. Whatever it is, I'm not gonna go and buy drugs for the cops and then hand it back to them to get some guy arrested for it. I'm not gonna do that shit. I would never do that shit. So I want to do like an online kind of like explanation of everything that happened, and see if they'll just bump it back down. I want them to just bump it back down to municipal, and then have them bump it to whatever stupid charges, and then give me the fine, and I'll put it on my list of all the fines to pay for pay. But I'm not gonna accept being harassed by these men, these police officers, for my choice of doing something that I can't. They have no right to tell me what I can and cannot do, especially since I've never harmed anyone in my life while doing it. You can't accuse just because there's people out there doing certain things while under the influence of the same thing. It's most likely either a barbiturate that's taking along with it, or it's alcohol. But regardless, to punish me just because I had something in my pocket, but I didn't do anything to warrant those officers to actually search me, other than the fact that they profiled me, then I don't think that's right. So I'm going to plead not guilty until they bump it down or until it goes to trial. And then I'll explain to the jury that I have. In this case, it is a superior court, so there is a jury involved, right? So I'll explain to the jury, right, exactly what I'm saying here, and hopefully they'll understand me. Apart from the laws that don't make any sense and are wrong, just because it's a law, it doesn't make it right. Laws are made by people in control. If those people in control aren't right, then guess what? Those laws aren't right. And the way you kind of like the way those people in charge will show you how not right they are is by having laws that are not right. If you have laws that aren't right, most likely you as a government body are not right. So I'm gonna fight it, and hopefully the people in the stand there will understand what it means to be profiled, what it means to be put down for doing something. I mean, literally, I feel like I'm fucking. Sometimes it's a witch hunt, and I'm a witch in fucking in Salem. Just because I choose to do a certain thing or plan. That doesn't do anything to me, but other than I don't even want to say it, because if I say it, it's oh no, he's promoting something. It's enough. Leave me alone. I've never hurt anybody in my life. The only people that were hurt by me doing it are people that needed to control me a certain way, and all of a sudden you can't be controlled anymore. I'm sorry. And you're gonna get out. I own the house now. Hey. I mean, they're not really hurting anybody. And if that person was hurt for something I did, that I needed to do something that I needed to do. I don't do things for no reason. I don't do things just to party, man. I use a plant for a certain reason. If you don't believe that I use that plant medicinally and for a specific reason, which I don't want to go elaborate on because oh no, it's familiar as again, man. Then stop listening to me and go away. But you point your finger at me, you accuse me of shit, number one, and then you have the audacity to fucking throw my ass into. I mean, I didn't throw my ass into a cage, man. And it's even the fact that you get handcuffed and be brought in and fingerprint and all that bullshit over and over and over again, it's ridiculous, man. You got my fingerprints, you got my fucking, you got everything about me, man. You have to do it again. Just teach me a lesson, and maybe if we do it enough times, then we'll get him to be a confidence informant, and then he'll clean up and go to what? But leave me alone, bro. I'm here doing something because your creator asked me to do it. You don't believe me? Sorry. See, like this video right, I could send this to the lawyer, but I can't. The one I sent to the lawyer has got to be very, very prim and proper, and I'm saying the things the right way. But here I'm saying the fucking shit the way it is. Leave me the fuck alone, man. Right? I'm here to do something, and if you don't care what it is, again, 5 minutes before it happens, you will know I'm not fucking lying, because I'm not lying about the shit that I'm saying. Shit's happening all around this world because Mother Earth is waking up, and when she wakes up fully, she's gonna wipe your asses off if you're not ready. If you're ready and do the right thing, then she'll look around and go, okay, that's cool. If not, she will literally fucking wipe your asses off, and she's done it for many civilizations before you. How do I know this? Because I know this. Because I happen to be able to listen to what your creator is saying, to what Mother Earth is saying. You know how? Because I was doing fucking sound healing for 8 years. That opened up a lot of levels of communication. And all of a sudden, the plants that I use also open another level of communication. All of a sudden, I'm getting downloads of information. This is not something I'm fucking making up. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I didn't do this for years. Going, hey man, wear the helmet on your head. I'm not doing any of that shit. What I'm doing is I'm relaying a message to humanity in any way I can. I don't have it. Thing is, I can put it on video, but I don't have the money to widespread it. And because you don't have the money to widespread it, you're not going to get widespread. That's it. Because the widespread audience is based on the money you have to message them about something. So my message is going out to hopefully enough sources that they'll turn around and do the same thing. And that's it. And these stupid comments I'm getting from people, I guess it's just like, it doesn't matter. I can answer them. If I answer them, it just come on, man. Listen to what I'm saying. Nothing what I'm saying is wrong. What you have as a society will basically collapse on itself. There is nothing in the society that's worth anything other than garbage. What you do is a waste of time of a civilization. You waste your time circling around this money, circling around these things that the wealth has created for you to circle around in, wasting your lifetime after lifetime after lifetime, as they and their little group of people that just happen to reincarnate right back into each other. Boom, 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 boom. These little gray people, 3,500. It's actually the same. I'm saying 3,500 billionaires. As they experience the things that every human being should be experiencing. That scooter I was on, if it was one of the BMWs and we all got a BMW scooter, I wouldn't have fallen. She wouldn't boom. It would have just glided me through the air. All those accidents that you see happening around this country, it's because we're cheap. We're creating cheap garbage and to sell to poor people because that's all they can afford. If not, they got to work a lot harder to be able to afford the thing. Or wait till one of the wealthy people just throw it in the garbage, right? Oh, I've got this in the garbage. Wait, but the wealthy people didn't need it anymore. It's mine now. Hey. What a waste of time your civilization is. And what it wastes its time on is the thing that is going to kill it. All right? The thing you protect so much, the thing that you love so, the thing you made so important because it is giving you life. It is paying for your existence. You have to earn a living, and that living that you have to earn, you then have to go out there and make the money to pay the earning. Pay all the way to your fucking grave. More and more. The fuck you think you're a creator created you and put you on this planet to do that? To waste your fucking time on that? No. But they're able to block all this information that I'm getting. They don't block me with the sound healing work fucking helping me. It just and a couple of healings towards the end that I got from somebody, but they just completely like blew up their and I would show people how to do it, but it doesn't really matter. It's not showing the world. It's this. It's the majority understanding what's going on and then saying enough is enough, right? And having enough people that consider people to listen to what I'm saying and say, you know what, maybe he's right, man. Maybe if we just never stop doing all this shit that we're doing to waste our time, then we'd be less stressed out, and maybe we'd evolve a lot quicker than we have. Crazy, right? I'm the one that's crazy, right?
1, 7, 3, 2, 4.
I'm the one that's crazy.
3, 0.